So it's back again for the new AG now. Oh man. It's still right to see Lutano, Otter, Overlord in the same team. That is so unreal to look at. And now I can Slash. Slash on the right side. With, I guess, kinda GT a bit mixed up. This is also an interesting team on the right side. The T is missing, that is G now. No more T, no more GT. The T is gone. They're only G now. What's Overlord gonna bring out? Is he gonna bring out Mimikyu? With X attack in the first game? Against this, really? Interesting. Didn't expect this, and of course we have Lutano probably on God of War. Wait, but what is there? What's Lutano playing top lane now? On Trevenant, I guess, right? I assume it's Otter gonna be on God of War. I mean, Shadow looks quite fine here. Yeah, it looks solid. I think both drafts look pretty good. 4 defender, 1 carry, 1 melee. Yeah, I mean, the team comps look very even, gotta say. Let's get it. This matchup should be very hype. But I mean, I think AG is definitely favorite, of course, but you know, and AG is the super team. Super teams don't always do well. So I see if Slash can beat Overlord. That's the matchup. I mean, it's kind of really brand new though, the right side team, right? It's kind of just like 2 new people being added, I guess. Leafeon invading. But yeah, it's Lutano and Mimikyu and Overlord's playing Trevenant top lane, okay. You have the defender duel. I guess it's gonna be Curse then, probably, right? I would assume so. It's gonna be Curse. Lutano, I guess, probably going for play rough. But I don't know if I like the Mimikyu pick here at all, we'll see. I guess I can shut down Leafeon. But yeah. It's gonna shut down Leafeon, but do you really need to shut down Leafeon in late game? Not sure. Oh, Shadow Claw. Okay. Shadow Claw. I don't believe in Mimikyu now at all. We'll see what Lutano can do though. I believe in Lutano, but I don't believe in the Shadow Claw Mimikyu.
Excels in big moments. I think Lutano is one of those people, especially in-person events, which we will have at NAIC.
But what build is OG going?
Big pivot moments. It feels like Lutano, you could always count.
Like he's just gonna get perma-stunned with like in the team fights. Why not? He's gonna get perma-stunned.
Important, kind of unprecedented levels of importance.
You're
gonna see big moments from them all tournament long.
Yeah, one thing about Lutano,
is he not just getting perma-stunned in fights later on?
Played plenty of kind
We will
of
see.
special attackers, but for
Trick Room game?
Kind of
Yeah, guys, Trick Room, sure.
good aim, which,
What are you up on? Trick Room.
And it's really important to have really good aim with
Shadow Claw so strong though? I don't know, it's so strong. It is fine, but it can be quite difficult in 2 low stuns. Oh, Shadow caught? Spit on by Slowbro.
Pretty important time.
Truly a disaster.
I like the aggressive play from Slowbro, eject buttoning into a solar blade.
He has Curse.
To make sure that their Surf will get the KO or their
It actually has no cooldown. Yeah, but it doesn't matter if it has no cooldown if you're stunned.
In the early moments of this match.
Hey, you know what? Slowbro's not going to feel it for a while anyway. They're going to walk out.
I
They're going to
mean-
the KO. They're like, ow, what was that?
And then amnesia later. Yeah,
You know?
definitely. Look at this early positioning from
Doesn't really
Lutano.
matter.
We're going to be trying to look for a Leafeon on a rotation. Wants to find Zealot at any opportunity they can.
Play Leafeon now.
You can basically full combo that Pokemon. However, waiting a little too long.
He's also up in prison, so
The flamethrower with the Shadow Sneak. Cool little tech for Lutano, but they are not going to have any opportunity. It's
gonna be interesting to see.
So instead, just going to rotate back.
no Trick Room? What do you mean Trick Room? Of course not. What do you mean Trick Room, man?
Right now, surprisingly, Luminosity just backs off. They are not fighting for the turret still quite as much. They've got some potential secure here. They could steal this quite easily. They are going to see that they are in that tall grass, and the steal will end up happening.
What a disaster for G. Oh boy. That's a GG. Yeah, how did they not get that? Wow. Otter sniped it away.
We talked about how Gardevoir is great against tanky targets.
That is disappointing. That had to be theirs. Pain Split and Curse. Actually, it's not as about Rapid Spin though, so maybe Shadow Claw is fine.
So you gotta worry about when you're fighting over those objectives. Make sure your timing is secure as well.
Now they only have, but actually now it's fine maybe. I didn't know what blast it's going to be. I assumed it would be Surf Hydro Pump honestly still, but no.
They will be successful as G is
Surf Hydro Pump, okay.
and abandon their tier 1.
They hit a lot of their power spikes a little bit later. They still would really like to, I think, kind of wait from this moment to hit some little bit like some Unite moves. It would be really,
He's
really
going
big
forward.
for them.
Oh yeah, there's. I mean, yeah, you can just do this to Leafeon though.
Right now, you're just going to be basically going in and spinning, and that's exactly what they're
Imprisoned. And they get a big KO though onto Mimikyu.
On Lutano, which is really nice. However,
that's huge for Chandelure.
Kind of on their own side means that they're not going to be able to use
so much XP now, getting close to 11. 11 is a huge power spike for Chandelure. Flamethrower starts dealing so much damage there.
But it's going to give time for regroup from Luminosity as well.
Yeah,
it's a big damage.
I like seeing Lutano play a really aggressive position like that. They know that the Leafeon has their Unite move.
So
they get it at level 8.
Actually worth it for G to lose Leafeon there. They also got Mimikyu Unite move out.
Room to work. One of Mimikyu's best assets. Also, into Blissey, it's a fantastic option. Where if
haven't seen much Overlord this game yet, but I mean, there's not much around top path happening. Also, just Curse and Pain Split. It's not like it's very flashy, right? Oh, God of Unite is nice! Otta!
Yeah, that's going to be a huge advantage.
Can Lutano lift this? Yes. He had to cancel Water Sport Rapid Spin there so he doesn't KO himself on Pain Split.
Get a little bit of recovery. Oh, Gardevoir did go down. I actually did not see how that happened. It looked
but
like
actually
they were
got
escaping, but something managed to hit them kind of in the back line. So that is going to stop that push pretty significantly. Basin Reggie has spawned Regieleki a little bit slower, but it looks like we're going to have G try to take down this goal zone before the Regieleki so that it gets
Hooper has to use some bounty and Sigma's down anyways. Can they still pot top in time? Lutano's gonna finish. Can he still make it? He can still make it. He does have Unite. Okay, he's gonna go Snoop Unite onto Blastoise, okay. But man, at least the Hooper that presses Unite before dying. You know, it's rare to see, because, I mean, I play solo queue, of course, it doesn't happen there, but yeah. That was still a very good Hooper Unite.
They use the iframes, the form change with their Unite move, they get the hoops unbound, it keeps them around for
even though he went down, of course, like, that portal was enough to defend. Well, they get Regieleki, but can they defend the goal in time? Oh, they can. Wait, no! No, the Regieleki still walked in. Yeah.
What G was trying to do, right? They managed to turn around completely. Oh no.
Leafeon is getting farmed though by Lutano. But he jumped forward. Lutano? That's enemy flank. Lutano?
Leafeon going down first.
I guess there's no one there. Wait, where is G at?
He's gonna pick up the KO on Black CH as well.
He's just diving the Flux Zone.
But at this point, they're kind of just running one at a time back in, and that is an interestingly aggressive Unite coming out from that Trevin. Only managed to hit one target, which is not quite enough, so I'd like to counter Hydra Typhoon.
Yeah, I didn't believe in Mimikyu, but I believe in Lutano always.
OG finally probably going to be able to break this. There is a chance.
Can they break this? Yeah, they can.
Mimikyu, yeah,
oh, they even get a perfect overcap in.
Barely in time to stop that.
Down to 1 point.
39-point overdone.
Yeah, perfect overdone. Get that 1 point. Goes on left.
It's a very close game, of course.
But it worked out perfectly. So
but I feel like AG has better team fighting, right? For late game, definitely.
Overlord going to retreat back
to I would say so. They have more powerful Unite moves that actually like shut people down. They can also counter Blastoise Unite, right? They can destroy Blastoise Unite with a Mimikyu or Slowbro. And without a good Blastoise Unite, I don't see how G can win this game or win a team fight. So definitely favored for AG in this final fight.
Yeah, we actually have 4 members here as well from Luminosity.
Leafeon also can't play the game into Slowbro Mimikyu.
But they are going to be the ones to start.
Are they going to fight this? Blastoise is not level 13 either yet. They're actually going to go for this fight. This could be the final fight already. Oh, Overlord? Oh, but the Gardevoir damage is huge. They just... Mimikyu? Lutano? Oh, Lutano. But it's a 1-for-1, so I guess it's okay. They're fine. Lutano was so close to like multiple KOs. He was so close to it.
Unites being used from the side of Luminosity. G standing with at least 1 more overall. This could be their opportunity to make a comeback.
What? Leafeon? He had the eject button back out. Why did he jump into Rayquaza? Huh? Just jumped into Ray. G has 3 Night Boosts now up. G only has 3 too. Oh, G can't even use his Unite. He just gets stunned by Surf 3 times. Yeah. Oh, Bliss Assistance. Ooh, Blissy's alive? No, it's gone. Yeah, they have no chance in this team fight. I mean,
Lutano at maximum range through multiple walls is going to get that KO, and now it's just Slash trying to roll over and buy as much time as they possibly can. Actually doing a great job. Heavy Slam Yawns keep a JL in place, a jet button.
AG just has more powerful Unite moves, I feel like.
Stay around, finally going to just naturally recall to their home
50
base.
seconds left, do they still have a
There was
chance?
some attempts to backcap from Luminosity, and they did manage.
My God,
to
was down actually.
Really anything, maybe like
But they have to somehow make it to rain now and just burst it down. They have Blastoise, Shenmue Unite still, so they kinda could try.
I think G really kind of has to flip this if they really
Wait, what is happening on Ray? What's happening on Ray? Yeah, but Overlord's just casting Chandelure. Chandelure's all the damage they have, but they just have to burn through it now. Does he get the laser out or he gets surfed again? But Rayquaza's getting low actually. Nah, right?
It's gonna be a Blissey, but how many points can they get?
Oh my God, no way, they lose? Wait, they can score? Blissey, can Blissey jump bot lane in time? Blissey jump spot. Wait, no, I think they won still, right? 22 more points go in? Oh, 2 more, wait, oh.
Over, and now these teams have to wait until the final scoreboard to see who's gonna walk away with game number 1 win. It's gonna be close.
Okay, AG still wins.
With 6 points.
Oh, it was way too close in the end with how the game was going. And that was way too close. We have a Delphox. Last pick AG down. A Muscarada got nerfed. We gonna actually see a Muscarada. But now it might be Lutano and Trevenant, right? A Muscarada for Overlord? It should be, right? So they always switch around top and center depending on what Pokemon they pick. So both Lutano and Overlord are sharing top and center area. So at this time it's gonna be Overlord on Muscarada and Lutano's not gonna be the Trevenant. Alright, sure. Let me see Crustle though. Crustle, first time we see it today? It's gonna be interesting.
Which is very strange.
Snorlax and not as much Crustle.
Muscarada. What? I mean, I guess it's gonna be double team and Flower Trick, right?
Every time been alongside the Gyarados, which is just like
I would love to see some nicer Trailblaze, but in tournaments just doesn't quite work. You're up against Slowbro too. It just doesn't work.
I will see you in 20 seconds.
Now, of course, both Delphox and Gardevoir having really tough early games, but that will allow both of these central area Pokemon to take kind of suboptimal clears. They'll grab 1 buff maybe, and then it'll allow
Lutano now in the Trevenant.
to the other side. Luminosity not
What build's he gonna go for here? Is it gonna be? I feel like Pain Split is quite useless this game. I would like to see Curse Horn Leech or Woodhammer Horn Leech from Lutano. I think Pain Split doesn't do much here. Wait, Muscarada gets a KO, but we missed it. Oh.
Yeah, and we are going to be
22 points going in right here. Yep, can't be stopped.
Which is going to allow Overlord to at least get
unless you have the target wheel, you cannot stop it.
And that was a huge amount of damage from that Solar Blade, trying to get out of there. Oh, not quite enough. That was 1 HP away. Jeez, that was as close as you can get. But now the big question is,
actually, the target wheel would be very important to use just for defending goals. But I just hate how the target wheel works. It also blocks too much of the screen away, right? But for defending goals, having target wheel would be very important.
Yeah, C-Lot really trying to get that knockout, but missing twice with that Solar Blade. Of course, hitting the shot, but missing the final hit is really tough to deal with. We haven't seen too much Solar Blade Leafeon as of late, so
on phone, it's better, yeah.
Picking up that option again. Now we have Black rotating through the central area to try to equip that Delphox, but it's Overlord.
I know, mobile is better, superior.
The enemy central area on the Muscarada is going to Flower Trick onto Black, has that a big burst of damage, but does not have any mobility option to chase down.
But like, G has such bad late game. Like, what? How do they win this game late game again? I just don't see it.
So far, I say it's immediately we're about to see a KO.
Similar to last game.
Yeah, there we go. Finally gonna see
but they get Overlord, okay.
Down, was not able to sneak away with a little bit of assistance from that top.
But they have a lot of CC. I mean, actually, no, never mind. They're very powerful enough this time on their side.
So far, LG's the only
actually, it's fine. I don't know.
We have not seen a single point in from G.
It's not like AG has a lot of damage either, right? I mean, I feel like both teams just have such weird comms. It's so low damage.
Scores, but they're also at level 8, so I don't think they're too upset about that moment.
Now what's this Crustle holoware?
Level 9 breakpoint to have their Unite move, so OG maybe not having a great scoring front, but in terms of leveling, they are looking fantastic. It is Mystical Fire from this Delphox.
Oh, Mystical Fire.
Not the Fire Spin, Fire Blast.
Okay, never mind, they have damage.
Kind of going with the more skill expression. It kind of depends on how you define it, but a lot of just consistent damage thanks to that Flame Charge at the very least.
Yeah, and some mobility,
okay.
which is going to be a really big deal when you're
I see you.
get away from Yaskarada, probably, or Trevenant,
Come on, Horn Leech.
or anything that you really need.
Do Horn Leech.
So they are going to be
Do
able
it.
to get that. Now, very low Registeel here. Joey
I want to see Horn Leech.
get the steal on the
Actually, Pain Split is good against Mystical Fire, Flame Charge, Delphox. So maybe,
And that's one thing I wanted to talk about. You were saying that it's a lot more
it's fine.
nowadays, and it's certainly
You can just Pain Split the Water Spout, Rapid Spin, Blastoise too, right?
But this team, I feel like the Secure for a G is pretty weak overall, and so I love the fact that they do have that.
I mean, every Trevenant build is good, right? Like, Trevenant doesn't have a bad build.
Yeah,
Like,
no, it's a really good call. You got Blastoise trying to
all of them are good.
other enemy Secures, but yeah, having your own is really not
Overlord
super likely.
has the double team to get back out.
Absorb a lot of damage, but they're still forced to retreat as the rally from G.
Like, you can't do anything wrong really on Trevenant. Oh, what? Where did Blissey go down? Oh, top lane. But they had to use Gardevoir and use Gardevoir Unite, and they can't get the objective. Wait, they got the objective. No, the objective already over to G. Okay. I completely missed this somehow.
So maybe just committing to the fact they don't need too much crowd control. They have other options. They would just like to lean into the burst damage, and of course, reducing the attack damage of both Trevenant and Meowscarada when it lands.
Yeah, that's actually very interesting. But right now, this Regieleki is getting
melted
by G. They're going to take
That's actually kind of close, man.
There's an attempt, right? Like, as we've seen so far, even today.
Oh, it's kind of close.
Secure in the game.
Yeah, there was a gasp in the studio. Air left the room when Blissey tried to go for that secure. So.
I'm just going to defend this. I mean, I guess they kind of want to, but there are only 2 members up here. Yeah, just...
Perfect.
Lutano.
It's good to hear. Lutano trying to defend this goal zone.
They have Bliss Assistance, really, if they want to use it, but I guess they have to now. I mean, they don't. There we go.
Typhoon, a very short range Bliss Assistance, just to kind of walk it over to the next door neighbor, try to heal up Lutano, who is still.
Oh, you see Unite move now too, okay.
Skull the damage over time does certainly hurt, but.
Does it really matter to defend this hard the goal though? Like, does it matter if it goes down or not?
No knockouts.
Not sure.
Especially that combination of Unites is so incredibly strong. The fact that you can get the Bliss Assistance plus that Phantom Forest, which again, it gives you, it can give you some pretty significant shielding if you can hit multiple opponents. But if you don't, then it doesn't really do all that much. I mean, it's still a great knockup, but if you can combo them together, find the right opportunities, it can be so hard to take down one Trevenant.
But AG doesn't really have Unites.
Not confusing.
Actually, Overlord got caught.
Not Overlord.
Yeah, exactly.
Huh?
Man, Overlord has just been relentless. Every situation where they maybe get one moment, right? They got a KO streak of 2 there, immediately into the enemy central area to try to keep.
Oh, it's caused by the
obviously because they have
Polar Lights, right?
Needed on the other side, namely that Gardevoir from Otter.
By the sunstorms.
Damaging moves towards the enemy
Regi is low. Gardevoir Unite. Otter. He gets it again.
Otter secure. Well shot from Psychic.
Otter.
And there's going to be a huge Unite there coming in from Joey to kind of get this start of this push. The initiation is huge. The wall off.
Did he go Flame Charge? I mean, I think he just wants damage for late game, so he went Flame Charge Mystical Fire. But I didn't expect it to see on like a lane, Delphox.
I mean, you're staying up, but this still looks like this might be donezo for this tier 1 gold
That's
zone.
specific into Muscarada. He just gets... Oh no, he casted his Unite!
We're going to see Overlord continue to push from the Meowscarada.
Yeah, casting Unite move when you...
But oh my goodness, they both just teleported away. That was very awkward looking. Can you finish this off? One more hit? No! Overlord is escaping.
Now Leafeon's gonna get this, right? Leafeon? No, it doesn't.
1 HP over the course of this set.
If you get dope, you can't really cast Delphox Unite. You cannot stun yourself for 2 seconds. That's like the biggest issue of Delphox Unite.
Was insured.
Kind of just KO'd himself by casting his Unite.
Very, very good in the early game. Early accelerated Blastoise is something you love to see, but so far in this game number 2, G has not been able to translate it to actual scores at any point. No goal zones broken for them, actually only at 56 points, and we're only a minute.
But they can't do anything, but like against Super Regieleki is so useless, right?
Has been passive from both of these rosters throughout
you can't really go for bot either, because you can always get ported towards bot.
100 points is not a great look.
No, I mean, it's not the worst thing in the world, but they are certainly not looking like they're going to be able to play it and take it easy in the final 2 minutes of the game. They're going to have to be the ones being much more aggressive. They will very easily defend this Regieleki.
That's going to go just to Rayquaza now.
Not a big deal. Luminosity not going to overextend their resources into trying to get more of a lead right now. I think they know that the lead that they currently have...
Sometimes when I like watch Blastoise players, do they not know that the Rapid Spin also does damage? Like they stay at the outside of water spot, right? Doesn't the Rapid Spin also do damage?
Yeah, Luminosity Gaming actually taking a really aggressive
like you want to be on top of the enemy.
having the benefit of having both their tier 1 goals.
It does, yeah. The Rapid Spin does also damage.
Actually kind of rely to hold back, but look at this. We have a huge Lutano flank for the Trevenant trying to work around all the way to the enemy side. Joey isolating a couple of targets. We already have the Blastoise down to half HP. We force out that Unite move.
What's happening?
But it's good enough to KO the Crustle. So
oh, Leafeon, he should get... What, Leafeon? Complete destroyed Otter there. Nice eject button as well to reposition for Solar Blade. Oh my, AG is getting destroyed in this fight. Holy. They got absolutely... Okay.
And now there are still some members up from Luminosity, but G's going to try to burn this down. They're going to try to
get it.
Rayquaza, and it looks like they will be able to secure that. There is a not a huge lead, but Luminosity does still have the lead. If they can break any of these shields, they might be able to still get back.
No, there's no chance right there. 200 go in.
Not even contest the
Can Hooper make it? No, Hooper can make it, but another 100 go in.
However, OG very intelligently actually recalled back to base so they could jump off the pad.
The true damage. The true damage of Pain Split.
Pain Split does true damage, so it hits below
okay,
the
there we
shield.
go.
But now that it's back on cooldown, they don't have the chance to reapply the leash, and Slowbro is
I think that's it. They can't really push. Gardevoir's gonna go down too. Yep. Alright, we head into game 3, guys. Wow. They're starting with the Trevenant, Leafeon, Crustle. Aegislash? Okay, I mean... Is that good here? I guess Otter's gonna go Gardevoir again. What else is there in Teleon? Do we hate Snipe Shot now? Is there nothing else? I mean, Gardevoir's fine, I guess. And Blissey. Blissey over Eldegoss. I think Eldegoss would be better here, though. I would definitely prefer Eldegoss. No, Otter goes for the Delphox, okay. I mean, Fire Spin seems pretty good here. Last pick. I mean, honestly, Icy Wind Glaceon would probably be pretty good here. But looks like they're gonna go for Gardevoir themselves. Pretty solid. I don't know what the Aegislash is gonna do. But it's gonna be sent to area, maybe? It could be fine. Could be interesting. Okay, let's see. Lutano again now on the Trevenant. Do we see just 2 Horn Leech one game? Let's go. Let's do it. Yeah, sadly, Aegislash even in... Ooh, okay, Slash invading. Overlord against Slash. Tackle out there, and now, yeah, I mean, they should just ignore him, right? Is he gonna chase him down? Okay, he's gonna chase him down. Wait, he's gonna lose this, baby. Overlord, care, man. Eject button, maybe? No? Sonic's early game does a lot of damage, eh? I guess he had to still chase him out to, like, get him over the jungle, I guess.
So, we'll see a Pokemon not really known for doing a lot of damage with auto attacks because they're melee range in the early game. Pokemon like Hoopa, though, and we can see Agnew was actually also
I would like to see some Surf Hydro Pump.
Able to take it because of that experience share. They are going to be really big with that one.
No, what?
Huge play.
AG gets smoked by OG here. Holy. Rotation, eject button, Skybash onto 3-man water gun. Absolutely smoked. We're fine, right? We're fine. We're fine. The buffed Sacred Sword?
Like Slash just making sure that the retreat from Zealot's covered. It's awesome.
Could be fine.
Yeah, well, right now getting trapped in a little bit. We'll see how that ends up. But up top, we are going to have...
That's water sport again. Okay.
I mean, G just being very aggressive.
I don't understand why we like target so hard start on like Rapid Spin, Water Spout, and Curse Pain Split.
Could be very, very strong, especially when you've got something like Aegislash on your team. You've got to make
I don't quite follow why.
Very cool.
But
Well, if you were trying to play along, Shad, the answer is
Sure.
Talonflame for highest score in a UCS game, 428, played by the infamous Greninja 2 times.
How do you even get that much in one game? That's very impressive.
That's a lot.
Yeah, that's more than most.
imagine Aegislash would be level 6 Pokemon already. It would be so different.
We'll talk about that later because right now we're gonna have.
We have a Moonblast this time. Okay.
Into the center area, 2 KOs already, and it looks like they're trying to follow up on Lutano. It's probably gonna get away, but they are gonna be able to probably destroy this tier 1 gold zone. Let's see how many points they actually.
Yeah, they're gonna be very far ahead now.
They could, but it's gonna be a terrible overdunk. They're still gonna do it.
If AG loses this game right here, this best of 3, I don't believe in them.
Yeah, we got a
ever again.
9 Gardevoir, and the
Gotta say
Aegislash
it.
is fully evolved up to level 7. This is a very
They now had enough time to practice, I feel
formidable
like.
G team in terms of levels, experience, and everything else under the sun.
Then I don't believe in the super team. But I mean, I don't believe in super teams in general, right? I like Auto Lutano though. I kind of want them to do well. What if they lose in this now? This best of 3? Oh boy.
Time to actually get that steal. So not going to happen, but could have. And surprisingly, we didn't actually see anybody take the base and Reggie in the meantime. There's a lot of farming come out from Luminosity. They do have a lot of wild EXP on their side, though, still to be farmed. And
JA
it
just
looks like
smacked
we're going
it.
to see an attempt, at least a little bit from G, to take some on their side, as they're going to have to now split up between either defending this Regieleki or trying to take this Regirock. And LG is just kind of on the back foot right now, as G is making
This Aegislash Hodoware though, man, why is this Aegislash Hodoware thing? That looks so dumb. He gets it with a boost auto tech. Nicely done. It looks so dumb. Well, Leafeon got 2. What about what's gonna fall? Aegislash! Hello! Sacred Sword? Okay. Zealots.
This is, I was mentioning this earlier a little bit.
He's going in again. There's no way he can kill him, right?
So incredibly good. It can just sit there and
But
be
he's
like,
safe.
well, you
He has
can't
hyperspace
really
portal.
hurt
He
me
doesn't
for
take
the
the
next
hyperspace
second, so
portal.
I'm gonna go in this portal, and
Okay.
you're gonna have to
He
deal
doesn't
with
want
that.
to go big to base,
yeah,
alright?
this is not an easy Pokemon to play, honestly. It's very easy to get caught in the wrong form at the wrong time, not have the defense.
I mean, Aegislash in tournaments actually should be quite better because there's not a lot of damage still, but yeah, he's gone. This time flew a bit too close to the sun.
Interesting to note, Black is actually playing the
Like, Aegislash sometimes in solo queue just feels awful because there's too much damage in the game that you can't sustain. In tournaments, you can see, I mean, both teams have very little damage, right? So you can maybe survive a bit longer.
Will be this Leafeon, however, it is still a very powerful one that they're going to have to be wary of. So having a little bit extra crowd control
I
in
jinxed
their
it.
kit is never
Okay.
a bad thing. Luminosity, or sorry, I almost called the Luminosity game.
Okay.
The LG tech, my bad. Slash is going to retreat down to the bottom
Goes only my Gardevoir Unite?
Oh,
he's gone, okay. Probably just had to press it.
Enemy goal zone, but it is Luminosity Gaming reeling back for that team fight as G puts up a fantastic.
I just don't see how AG can win when they're fall behind with this comp. Okay, 40 points good for Lutano. Alright, huge.
From Lutano, but G is just, it feels like they're just ahead in kind of every aspect. I mean,
Yeah,
the levels are not super different, but the score, the objective.
Okay, Lutano, I want to see the curse value now. Oh, he's gonna get to Hooper. Wait.
Which we also didn't get a chance to talk about. Oh, wait, Hydra Typhoon gonna catch.
He's sticking.
As they're gonna try to defend this, but this is a lot of LG sitting up here trying to push in this.
He's gonna kid Blastoise maybe?
Themselves up for a huge
Lutano?
40 in the pocket.
Okay, there we go.
Yeah, that Lutano build, the Trevina is just so mean. I believe they're running that Curse Bangle yet again. So anti-heal onto the enemy goal zones with this Curse, of course, is so strong. Snorlax Unite move in position.
It's the first time in the series I see a Trevina do something, so that's nice. In the third game, finally, let's go. But let's be honest, have we seen Trevina do anything in the past 2 games? I don't think so. That's like... This was the first time I see Trevina do something, actually.
Basically everything in this game. They did an amazing job of proving me wrong, getting the steal on that Regieleki.
Well, there we go.
Not only just preventing G from getting it, but taking advantage of it themselves with that really...
I'm on Arcade Relark, yes.
I guess dedicated
I am.
one could say. But Regirock's still available, and we are going to have a split down here. As far
We have Aegislash Unite, we have Leafeon Unite. Aegislash Unite! Oh, nice done. Oh, okay. They got crusted, man.
Happened once again, managing to, I think, actually KO 2 Pokemon, 2 enemy Pokemon, and the Reggie
I mean,
in one hit.
you can't even cast Aegis Unite. You just get stunned before anything even happens.
Pulling that off. Honestly, I think a lot of the credit for that fight has to go to Joey and JL, though. Great crowd control to make sure that that advance onto the Leafeon was just so hard to pull off. Z-Lot with the Aegis Slash does have a few options to get into the enemy backline, but when you're dealing with an X-Scissor,
The Trevin in the first game mattered.
so many things that make it really tough to arrive.
Did it? I don't. Maybe I misremember, yeah.
On the yawn of this Trevin, honestly, kind of surprising to me when we're not seeing any.
Okay, no, AG's suddenly back in this game.
Sniper style of Pokemon to see, but
Otter's
still
13,
has
Overlord is
been
13.
Powerful so far. They do go down in that last engagement, though.
Yeah, Young can do a whole lot, especially if we're trying to
Joey
set up
scored.
somebody in
That's gonna be
one
low points. 45 maybe. Trevenant to Kilutano.
Oh, that was a scary spot.
Migadora can't get away from this.
Zone. I'm not sure if that's the spot you wanted to do that, but instead
You
we're
can't
going
run
to
him
see a little
down.
bit of a chase. It does look like pretty much everybody from G is going to be able to get out of there. Black CH going to be able to go through that Hoopa portal, but Luminosity looking like they might follow up all
Lake
the
and
way into
teamfights
the
Aegis
center
Slash are so
area of
difficult
G.
because you can never go
Luminosity
into
has
sword
waiting for
form.
somebody to
You just go down. The moment you go into sword form, you kind of just disappear. You have to be so careful.
Safe, but this forward positioning from Luminosity is so good. They could easily catch somebody out of position.
Yeah, LG playing that final moment so well. They take the really aggressive route, which actually pushes G completely out of the Rayquaza pit. And now they're going to try to play around the top side, surely try to rely on
wait.
Defender Unite moves to give them some options.
Yeah, what's this camera movement right now?
Come back at close to full HP, but Joey expects the return.
Yeah, where's Slash going?
Into Slash is making them so low.
He can
They're
recall.
gonna have to naturally recall, and now Black is the one on the run as Gardevoir is going to try
Okay,
to escape the
Lutano.
clutches of Luminosity Gaming.
Lutano, show him what you got.
Doesn't look like there's just Luminosity trying to catch anybody out, and G has been so close to being caught out a bunch of times.
I mean, I like
Really
Curse
big,
Pain Split in
important
solo
resets
queue, but I don't know if I like it in tournaments too much.
Honestly, if LG really wanted to, they could start burning down this Rayquaza.
It's just still annoying, though.
Such forward position. I'm not saying it's
Lutano's getting engaged on. Wait, right side. Okay. Oh, it's the same that happened last game. We just have Gardevoir getting murdered by Leafeon twice in a row from the other side. Like, last game was GT murdering AG's over Gardevoir, now it's AG murdering G's Gardevoir with Leafeon. Hoopa and Bound is ready. Blastoise is quite nice though, but yeah, I mean, look how useless Aegis Slash is now. He's so wait, Rayquaza though, Lutano! Uh-oh. But OG can't score. Hoopa has to stay unevolve. No, they can't do it, right? Can they do it? Can Hoopa make it? Can Hoopa make it? But it's not enough, right? If Hoopa... Wait, it's enough. If Hoopa scores. It would be a one-point victory, right? Wait, Hoopa can make it. Gardevoir makes it more? Where is it? Is he trying? Is he gonna go for it or not? Wait, is it gonna be a one-point victory? Or is my math wrong? It's too late, guys. It's 1 point, right? Am I? I'm bad at math, guys. Is it 1 point victory? It is a 1 point victory. Oh man, AZ loses. No way. The 1 point victory.
Only point that matters because we know if you tie,
the
score loses. So they needed to get that exact points to the exact match.
Okay, well, AG loses. That is a rough start into this regionals, man. Rough start.
G is going to